Chapter 14, 18, Trap Succeeds. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Transactions? Fang Yuan raised his eyebrows. He instantly understood the intention of Thousand Transformations will. Thousand Transformations. Ancestor obtained Reckless Savage's true inheritance. After so many years of development, he definitely had the foundation to transact with Fang Yuan, even though he had great losses in his recent tribulation. But because of the tribulation, Thousand Transformations, Ancestor did not want to fight. If he agreed to ally with Fang Yuan, he would need to face Heavenly Court's Gu Immortals. Thousand Transformations. Ancestor was not stupid. How could he become the shield of Fang Yuan and the others now? But Fang Yuan's suggestion was extremely tempting. Be it the time-slowing methods in He Fan's true inheritance, or his luck path true inheritance, they were rare ways to alleviate his problem of impending tribulations. Thousand Transformations. Ancestor had just suffered a terrible loss from his tribulation. He had a huge need for such methods. Thinking about it, Thousand Transformations will felt that working with Lu Guanyi was beneficial. But this benefit would become a huge problem in the future when Lu Guanyi faces Heavenly Court, and Thousand Transformations' ancestor did not want to be a part of that problem. He was heavily injured now. If he engages in fierce fight, he would expose his currently weakened state. Thus, Thousand Transformations. Ancestor wanted to transact with Fang Yuan. It was another form of cooperation. This way he would fund Fang Yuan and the others. Not only will he repay the favor of saving Fairy Quibo, he would even improve his relationship with Fang Yuan. There were clear benefits in this. Firstly, his concubine was saved by him. He had to reward him for it. Otherwise, who would help to save Thousand Transformations, ancestors, friends, or family in the future? Secondly, after improving his relationship with Fang Yuan, in the future, if he needs help, he can use this incident as a reason. Rank 8. Gu Immortals were all old schemers. Even if this was just Thousand Transformations will, he had great wisdom and calculated his own gains and losses clearly. Fang Yuan was silent for a while before nodding. Okay, I need Formation Path Immortal Gu now. Do you have any? Actually, Fang Yuan bore little hope in this. But Dancer Hong Yun was stunned. Thousand Transformations will smiled. This is very coincidental. I do not cultivate Formation Path, so I did not have any. But on the way here, we obtained a Gu Immortal true inheritance. It was left by a Formation Path expert. Oh? Hong Yun, take out your gains and let Liu Guanyi choose. Thousand Transformations will inform. He was clear about Zhen Yuanzi's Formation Path true inheritance. The Formation Path Immortal Gu was useless to the main body. It was perfect for this purpose. Dancer Hong Yun would not defy Thousand Transformations will. Even though she was upset, she did not hesitate. She took out that incomplete immortal formation from her immortal aperture and placed it on the sand dune. Fang Yuan and the others were shocked. This immortal formation could actually be moved. This was very rare. Because this was the framework of an immortal Gu house. Immortal Gu houses were the essence of Formation Path. They were immortal killer moves, and also mobile immortal Gu formations. Fang Yuan's heart jumped. Seeing this, he felt like something good was about to happen. Indeed, from Dancer Hong Yun's description, Fang Yuan learned that this incomplete immortal formation actually contained Formation Flag, Immortal Gu. Rank 7 Immortal Gu Formation Flag. This was one of the Immortal Gu that Fang Yuan needed. Amazing! With this Gu, I will not need to negotiate with Langya Land Spirit or borrow Formation Plate Immortal Gu. It will be very convenient to set up the self-cleansing Immortal Gu formation. In time, all of the investigative killer move Dao marks will be cleansed. At this moment, Fang Yuan saw hope in the future. But he was still very calm on the surface. He only exposed a bit of joy. He looked at Thousand Transformations will, as he said, this incomplete immortal Gu formation is not bad. To speak the truth, I need such a Gu formation to defend against the pursuit of Heavenly Court's Gu Immortals and gain a safe location to rest. I am willing to pay a huge amount of immortal materials in exchange for this incomplete immortal formation. What? Dancer Hong Yun's expression changed. Liu Guanyi is so greedy, he wants the entire immortal goo formation? Next, Fang Yuan thought about it and gave a list of immortal materials to Thousand Transformations' ancestor. Lord Thousand Transformations, there are only a few immortal materials in my list, but that cannot be helped. This is all I can give, and I really need this immortal formation. If this transaction goes through, I will remember this forever. In the future, if you have any needs, I will do my best to help. Fang Yuan spoke earnestly. Dancer Hong Yun also took a look at this list. She was so furious on the edge of exploding, she looked towards Fang Yuan with deep animosity. She was very unhappy. This Liu Guanyi is too shameless. He actually said such things. But Thousand Transformations will agreed after some consideration. All right, I will accept the immortal materials. You can have the incomplete goo formation. We have no debt to each other. You're saved, Fairy Quibo. And I did this transaction with you. This is our connection. After some pause, Thousand Transformations will continued. Liu Guanyi, even though you are a junior, I have heard of your name long ago. You will definitely be extraordinary. There is no harm in befriending you. This is my information path, Goo Worm. If you want to make any deals in the future, contact me directly. Goodbye. Lord Thousand Transformations is truly magnanimous. I am in awe. This is my information path, Goo Worm. I hope you will keep it. Fang Yuan changed his tone. Not only was his expression sincere-looking, he even gave his information path, Goo Worm. Concubine Kui, let's go. Thousand Transformations Will said. Ying Wuxia looked at Fang Yuan deeply as he smiled at the rest. Thank you for the concern these last few days. See you again. They departed. Fairy Quibo sat on the dancing red cloud and soon flew into the sky. When Dancer Hong Yun and the rest left Fang Yuan's vision, he retracted his gaze with deep battle intent in his eyes. Ying Wuxia has already sent back the information. They are returning through the same path. Their destination is Myriad Statue Desert. Come, let's execute our plan, Fang Yuan said. Lady White Rabbit went into Fang Yuan's immortal aperture, as Heilu Lan, Fang Yuan, Bai Ning Bing, and Fairy Miao Yin remained behind. Ancient battle formation, omni-directional travel. With a sharp light at the next moment, Fang Yuan and the rest appeared in Green Ghost Desert. Fang Yuan started to set up his formation, while Fairy Miao Yin and Lady White Rabbit helped him out. Hei Lu Lan was patrolling the area, preventing wild soul beasts from causing trouble. Bai Ning Bing flew into the sky. In the blink of an eye, she went out of Fang Yuan's vision. She was going after Dancer Hong Yun. Dancer Hong Yun returned on the same route, but Fang Yuan and the others had used omnidirectional travel. They were already ahead of her. An immortal formation from Purple Mountain. True Monarch's inheritance was rapidly set up. Fang Yuan moved proficiently while Fairy Miao Yin and Lady White Rabbit cooperated with him with great chemistry. This immortal formation had been used multiple times already. Ying Wuxia could not be discarded. Not only because of his strong battle strength due to the killer move, leads soul into dream, but also because of Sixth Hair. If Ying Wuxia died, Sixth Hair would not work with Fang Yuan this closely. He might even think that Fang Yuan tried to get Ying Wuxia killed, and would disregard his own safety to try and get Fang Yuan killed at all costs. Meanwhile, Fang Yuan needed Sixth Hair to refine goo for him. And there was another thing, the mental state of his allies. If Fang Yuan gave up on Ying Wuxia now, he would also give up on Lady White Rabbit and Fairy Miao Yin in the future. Even if they showed no response to it externally, they would definitely be full of doubts and suspicion in their hearts. Fairy Miao Yin and Lady White Rabbit were not like Hei Lu Lan. Fang Yuan did not have strong control over them. Using omnidirectional travel to ambush Thousand Transformations Will and Dancer Hong Yun, luring them into the immortal formation to kill them. That was the plan. Of course, this plan was based around Ying Wuxia getting the trust of Thousand Transformations' ancestor first. Other than this plan, Fang Yuan had many other plans to deal with other situations. The more prepared he was, the greater the chances of winning. Be it Fang Yuan, He Lulan, or Ying Wuxi, they were not going to fight unprepared. However, when Fang Yuan finished 60% of this immortal formation, binding being transmitted, no need to set up, Ying Wuxi has already succeeded. Fang Yuan and the rest stopped setting up the formation as they got to Binding Bing's side. Over there in the sky, there was a huge dream realm floating in the air. Ha ha ha, Ying Wuxi did very well this time. Binding Bing laughed. He took down 1,000 transformations will, and that rank 7 Gu Immortal, dancer Hong Yun, without fighting, incredible, exciting. Fang Yuan also smiled lightly. This was a scheme. They had planned it long ago. Be it 1,000 transformations, ancestor or anyone else, as long as they gained their trust, this plan would work. The method used was not lead soul into dream. This killer move could not conceal its aura. Once activated, it would be found out immediately. Pure dream reality seeker. Physique bodies were the best tools for a sneak attack. Back then, Fang Yuan used the immortal bodies to force the immortal Gu House of Southern Borders Yi clan to escape. One skill to dominate the world. Even rank 9 immortal Gu House Heaven Overseeing Tower did not dare to enter the dream realms. When everyone's research of Dream Path was still at the initial stage, using Dream Path methods against enemies was unstoppable. Because being at the forefront of this era had huge advantages. Even 1,000 transformations. Ancestor's main body would have no answer to it, not to mention his mere will. Going back to 2 hours ago. On the dancing red cloud, Fairy Quibo suddenly started laughing. It seems that concubine Kui got some benefits. Otherwise, you would not laugh like this. 1,000 transformations, Will said. Husband understands me best. Even though I lost my immortal Gu, my gains were huge. Husband, Hong Yun, look at this. Ying Wuxi took out a pure dream reality seeker physique body. This is Dream Path? 1,000 transformations, Will was shocked. Concubine Kui, where did you get this? Heavenly Court is mainly pursuing Lu Guanyi for this immortal body, it seems. I obtained this by chance. Lu Guanyi and the others have no idea. Ying Wuxi said coquettishly. Lord Husband, I made such a huge contribution. How will you reward me? Dancer Hong Yun scolded. Shameless slut. 1,000 transformations, Will laughed loudly. I really need to reward you well. Boom! The pure dream reality seeker. Physique body exploded at once. Gore, all of them were engulfed by the newly created dream realm. None flew out or escaped.